Hey all you Bricksters out there, Freddy the Brick Butcher here from Twoloosebricks and Benny, and we got some great stuff coming right up, so stick around.
Megabloks questions and answers. And the question comes from Parabot19. The only problem I have is that when I go to the web page, there's an extra box after the product number which asks for the date code on the box. I don't have this. I expect this is an older product brought second hand. Any ideas? Thanks. Well, here's my answer.
Hey everybody, Freddy here with a QandA, and QandA is a question and answer. I got a question from a Parabot19. He says, or he asked, the only problem I have is that when I get the web page up, there's an extra box after the product number which asks for the date code on the box. I don't have this as I expect this is an old product bought secondhand. Any ideas? Thanks. This is in regards to a Megabloks product. Not sure what product it is, so, and he doesn't have a box, so anyway, the best I could come up with, I went to the website. I'm going to show you now how to do it. I did it before, but as of today, this is how you do it. The date code, some call it the factory code. Basically, it's a bunch of alphanumeric numbers, and it depicts where the box was processed and put through. We'll just go right there, and that's this one right here above the barcode. And I'll show you an up close picture of this. And this one here says ML at the end. So, but because Megabloks originally started out of Montreal, so there's different factories, of course, and Lego does the same thing. They have a couple different ways that they do theirs. Like on this box here, their date code or factory code is stamped in the box, so you can see it stamped in the box right there, okay, just above the UPC code. Sometimes it's smaller, it may be on the edge up here. There's a stamped code, but the first place to look for your code on a Lego product is the tape that they seal the boxes with on the edge, the little piece of tape that goes over the edge. Okay, now this one here has the date code on it right here on the tape. It's printed right on the tape. That's what they usually do. They told me it's not so much a date code at Lego, it's a factory code, so they know what factory put it together, I guess, or where the parts came, or it was the final product was packed. It could have been done in Denmark, it could have been done in the US, it could have been done in Mexico, it could have been done in China, or whatever. And I suppose they have several other factories all over the place. I know there's one in the Czech Republic and stuff like that, and there's parts come from all over the places, and sometimes they put them together in a central place, like they used to do that in Connecticut, I think. So there's a code for each plant, as per se. So they want to know what plant it came from and that type of thing, so they can correct the problem, because they obviously don't want parts and pieces going missing from all their products. Now, the question remains, if you buy a second-hand product and you're looking for that missing piece, I doubt very likely they're going to do anything for you, because you know, they don't want to be sending out pieces left, right, and center to everyone who's missing a piece from a second-hand set type of thing. You know, they want you to buy more products. So that's like where your Bricklink and the Lego bulk shelf, you know, pick a brick wall and stuff like that comes in handy. If it's a really rare type of Megabloks piece, you know, what I would do is I would get on the hotline here and call their number and see what they can do for you, and maybe they'll set you up, and hopefully they will. If they're you know, I've never had that issue, because I've cross-build with Megabloks, Lego, everything. So I just sort of put pieces together where if there's a piece missing or something. It's very rare, actually. I've had only about 3 or 4 sets that's missing a piece or two from Megabloks over the years, and I've just either called them or filled out this request form, and it's been no problem. I usually get the piece within 3 to 4 days, and it's pretty good. And once again, the same with Lego. So but that's being said, I've had it from the original package. I've never tried It's from a secondary package type of thing when you don't even have the box. I mean, yes, there's a possibility when you throw boxes away and when you're traveling in that and you pack lightly, like in my packing video way back, where I suggested you take all your stuff out of boxes and put them in Ziploc bags to make it easier for traveling, especially if you're flying type of thing, and you throw your boxes out. What I would suggest to do in that case would be take off your UPC code and that piece of tape or the punched in code, put that in with your parts in a Ziploc bag, then you'll have it. Okay, so that's when you buy some stuff and you're away and you're traveling, that's what I would do, and that way it guarantees you've got all your codes and that you're going to need in case something is missing. The other thing to do is, if you want to, take that and write it down. Even if you don't want to, you want to take that with you, write it down on the instruction booklet, put on a date code or factory code and write that number from the tape or the stamped in code right on the instruction booklet with a pen or a marker, and the same with the UPC code and the numbers above the UPC code, anything around the UPC code, because as you see in the Megabloks there, it requires the model number, which is just up above. And that leads me to one more little quick thing. There's a U after the one I did in the sample, as you'll see coming up. There's a bunch of numbers and a U. The U, the letter, does not go in. It will not go in for me. As you'll see in the video when I attempt it, it does not go in. You just have to leave the U out. And there goes my security officer. So anyway, yeah, so, you know.
So you need to go to megabloks.com and then scroll down the page to the bottom here. That's where you'll find missing parts. So you want to go to the megabloks.com website and go down to the bottom of the page that says missing parts. Click on that, go into the request center, hit your over 13 years of age, continue, and then you start filling it out. Select the brand, Megabloks, product select as parts, and then the nature of the request. There's missing parts or wrong pieces or whatever instructions, whatever. You put your model number in. Now this is where it becomes tricky. Okay, so and also below it says date code. Well, anyway, the model number, we're gonna bring that up now in a second here and hit on the question mark, and it'll tell you where to find it. Okay, the model number is up there, and they show it as CNG66. The model number that I'm putting in is from a Call of Duty set, and it has a number with a U after the end. I'll explain that in a second. There's the date code. It's above the UPC code. Okay, this number is important. It's more of a factory code than it is a date code, I think. I'll explain that as I explained earlier. Okay, so you put your model number in. Now, the model number I'm putting in a U. The U, well, it is in the model number, but you'll see in a minute that it doesn't take it. And so the U doesn't exist in the model number. See, it's coming up invalid model number. So I eventually tried this a couple times, and I come up with, oh, the U is not supposed to be there, although it's printed as part of the model number. So you got to fiddle around with that a little bit. Also, make sure you have your proper caps lock on if it is capitalized letters in there, just in case. Put it in exactly as it is on the box, just in case they do use capitalization in these codes here in the request check. So once again, I tried it and it didn't come up. So this is where I'm like, what's going on here? So anyway, I keep trying it, and I do get it. Us to the next screen after we hit continue. Put in your part number and the quantity, and then you can continue on from there. So this answers the questions from Parabot 19 as to the date code issue. If you don't have that date code, you can't really continue. So I suggest maybe what you do is look up down below here, contact us, and give the phone number a call, explain the situation, and maybe they'll be able to help. Here's the phone number for North America under the contact us on the megabloks.com website. All the other phone numbers for Europe and around the world are also available on this website. But here's the number for North America.
So try it. Thanks. Good luck. Thank you, Parabot 19, for that question. I love all these types of questions, and especially Megabloks ones, because they're a little bit challenging, and they're not straightforward as Lego, and I will try to answer them in a timely manner for you, and we'll talk to you later.
I'm Freddy the Brick Butcher for Twoloosebricks. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you can dream it, you can build it.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and help build my channel brick by brick.